This is the Xiaomi Redmi 10X Pro 5G device. It was released May 2020, and I finally got my hands on the device. Let's go ahead and check out what this Dimensity 820 chipset is like and everything else it has to offer. Let's do this!
Spectacular gadgets.
Now to remove the lid off of the box, and inside of the lid there is nothing, designed by Redmi. So opening this up, I see the SIM ejection tool, and if you go ahead and unflap that, you have a quick start guide and looks like warranty card, and then they also include a free jelly case, which I will take this. Something is better than nothing. Moving right along, I will go ahead and take the device out so we can see what else is inside of the box. So removing this, we see that we have a white charging cable, and I do like the splash of color that they have on the cable, so type A to type C. Then you have the charging brick. So this is a big boy, and I believe this is fast charging, and it also has a splash of color inside of that. Here is everything that you get inside of the box. Just to note, there are no earphones or earbuds included.
Spectacular gadgets.
Checking out the back of the device, you see the 4-camera setup with the flash on the bottom. The color of this is just blue, so I got the blue one. Off to the right, you see the red power button, which stands out, looks really nice against this color. And here you have the up and down volume keys. Moving on to the left of the device, if I turn it around, it's pretty clean except for the SIM tray. So let's go ahead and take a look at the SIM tray and see what you get. So it's a little effort to pull it out, but it looks like you have a nano slot as well as a micro SD card slot. So pushing that back in. So take a look at the bottom, headphone jack, type C, and then the speaker. So only one speaker for media, and this earpiece is just that, it's just an earpiece, so nothing comes out the top. Directly under the earpiece, you have your front-facing camera. The top of the device features a microphone as well as the IR blaster, so I do like that. But take a look at the camera hump on the back, and it's slightly raised, but not the biggest, but it's there, so hopefully you can get a case that works. Booting up the phone, you get a quick 5G animation and then straight to the MIUI 11 screen. So I'll select English and then go to OK. Then I will not sign into a Mi account. So I just want to go ahead and actually skip this part. I'm going to set up as a new device. And now we'll go ahead and set up the fingerprint. Setting up the fingerprint was not too bad at all. As you saw, I use both thumbs. I typically do that on one fingerprint setup. So now the setup is actually complete. What I want to do is go ahead into the settings and check out how much storage we actually have. So you have to go into my device, and which is cool is, as you see, once it's updated, it gives us a good amount of information about the device, as you see. CPU, battery, screen size, all of that. But what I want to do is go into storage and see how much available storage is left after apps and system apps and all that. So 110.36 gigabytes out of 128. The system storage is taking a good chunk of that. Next up, I'd like to go ahead and test out the fingerprint sensor. And as you see, that's pretty quick. We'll try it again. And I do like the animation. I think that's pretty cool. We'll give it one more go. And here we are. Pretty quick and nice animation. This device reminds me a lot of the Red Magic 5G, not specifically the color, but just, I guess, the shininess of the back. Take a look at them side by side. They're pretty nice looking devices. This area of the video, I want to kind of show you how to install Google Play on your device. You must first go into the Me App Store, type in Google in the search, and then what you want to do is scroll all the way down to the bottom until you get that little green icon. Select that. This step allows you to install a Google installer. So once you get that, it will go ahead and be placed on your screen, what you see here. You click on that, and now this is going to take you through the steps to install all the Google services. Just go ahead and allow the permissions and install each and every single one. And once you do all that, you should be good to go. And here you have it. So after you did all of that, you should now see your regular Play Store icon on the screen. Now let me show you that it's actually working. And here you have it. So the Google Play is now on the device. What I'm showing you here is a way to transfer your data files. Select the Me Mover under the settings or My Device. Make sure the Me Mover app is also installed on the old device. And on the Redmi device, you're going to go ahead and find your hotspot settings and select it. And what you want to do is turn on portable hotspot. The next thing that I'm doing here is I'm confirming that I have the same name on both devices, so I'm making sure I'm transferring to the correct device. Then on your old device, you want to go to the Wi-Fi and find Redmi and make sure it's the same name as you saw on the previous screen. As you see now, we're both connected, and I have 33.36 gigabytes of data, file, music, media, and all that to be transferred over to the new device. Before I forget, let me go ahead and place the free included jelly case on. I don't like a lot of fingerprints on my device. It drives me crazy. This way that will help with it, and it will also protect the device from getting scratches. So it fits very snug and nicely, and here is the included case. I forgot to mention while setting up the fingerprint sensor that this device does have face unlock. So it's not the most secure because as you see, I'm barely in the picture. My face was barely in the circle and I'm done just like that. But let's go ahead and test out the face unlock. So I'll go ahead and shut the screen down. You see a smiley face, then a check mark, meaning it did detect my face. So what I'll need to do is switch a setting off so it can actually just directly unlock the phone without me having to swipe or touch the screen. So let's see. Okay, so now I'll try it again. And see, it went directly to opening the phone. Let me go ahead and give you a quick sample of this Dimensity 820 chip. You see how smooth that scroll was? But now we're going to go ahead and do what? Audio and video test. Let's do this! Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at the watch. There's nothing in the lid, and here is the watch. It's pretty light, but we will go into detail with that in just a sec. Let's go ahead and see what else is in the box. So here I have a cable, and then here is some reading material. So surprisingly, the cable is Type-C. So that shocked me. I thought it was going to be like a micro USB. So Type-C charging cable, and here is the manual that they give you. So keep this manual close. Do not toss this to the side. You may need this like I needed it, but they do have English on the other side, so no worries there. Here is everything that you get inside the box for $96. Here it is. So here is the watch. Let's go ahead and peel this plastic off, and this watch. Now I want to go ahead and take a look at some of the camera features and modes. So we have slow motion, there's short video, You have photo, the 48 megapixel mode, there's portrait, you have night mode, and then there's panorama. This phone also includes pro mode with additional settings popping up when you use pro mode. Now let's go ahead and take a test sample of the shutter, see how quick that shutter is. Also note that we do have different cameras, which gives us different angles. So this is a zoomed in angle that we have here. Then you have your standard, but then you also have the ultra wide lens that just takes in more landscape or environment. So taking a picture, the shutter is pretty quick. Let's go ahead and take a look at the picture that we just took. And it does hold a lot of detail using the standard main lens. So let's go ahead and try it again. We'll do the 48 megapixel mode. So we added another friend there. The shutter is pretty decent actually, not too slow. And let's go ahead and zoom in and take a look at the detail in this. Now I'm going to go ahead and play a quick game of PUBG, but I want to go ahead and go into the graphics to see how this device can handle. So that's still not available yet, so I'll stick it at HDR for now and use Ultra. By doing Ultra, you may see some frame drops, but let's go ahead and try gaming on the Redmi 10X Pro. So what I'm going to say as I was playing this round, that I didn't notice much lag or any type of stutter when playing, but what I did notice is the device did heat up quite a bit, causing my hands to get a little sweaty, and ultimately it's kind of hard to hold the device. But other than that, the gameplay itself was smooth, and I was quite surprised. So this Dimensity chip is quite amazing, is what I'll say. And with this round, we did win. So my team did win, and yeah. So this is PUBG play on the Redmi 10X Pro. All in all, I can say that I'm pretty impressed with the Redmi 10X Pro. Also, that 820 Dimensity chipset is just doing boss things. I say that it's optimized fairly well. Very smooth device, very fast device. I would say off of first impression, it works really well. I was able to put my SIM in the device and see, it says 5G, but I doubt that it's 5G, but it does play videos and everything as quick as any of my other devices. So that about wraps it up for this video. I want to thank everyone for taking the time to chill with me as we go through this journey. And until next time, everyone, I want you all to have a spectacular day. Later.